Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 41 of Let's Play American Truck Simulator, Star Leading Trucking, but we are going up to Spokane in Washington. Now, we're not very far into the journey. Just come past Barstow. And the reason we're not very far into the journey is because I ummed and ahed about it, and when I did pick up the job, we'd been traveling around Los Angeles, picking some stuff up, and we'd obviously traveled up from San Diego. Unfortunately, we lost quite a bit of time from the traveling and the little bit of exploration around Los Angeles, because Los Angeles has a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, but it's huge. Unfortunately, I took quite a bit more time doing that than I meant to, so it's unfortunate, but we're now on the way. We're on our way to our first rest point of the journey. We've just gone through Barstow to make sure we had guaranteed got it discovered, which is very important. Our journey is going to take us just past Los Angeles before we rest. Sorry, not Los Angeles. We're going to go past Las Vegas, and that is where we should end up just before we rest, is just past Las Vegas. The rest stop 2 will be determining whether or not our city hopping will get in the way of our resting. So if a city hop comes before our rest, we'll have to do the city hop first. Of course, if there's a very close discrepancy, if there's only like an hour difference, we may rest in the city we go to. So save time and, basically to make life a bit easier. But for 116 grand, I feel like there's not really much arguing here. I feel like it's just you do what you do. You gotta do what you do. But it will be our first visit to Washington, which is going to be the reason. It's kind of the reason I took it. It is a long journey, and I didn't want to do a long journey for the last part because it is early in the morning. I just wanted to kind of, round out the parts I'd recorded. But unfortunately, didn't have that. I didn't have that luck. So we had to take what we had, and I'm happy we took it. It's a good job. It gives us a wide berth of places to go to. We do cover some of the same roads, but obviously we haven't been to Washington, so that's all that matters. And we are going to go out of our way to go to places as well, if they're readily accessible. If I'd have to drive in the opposite direction, we're not going to do that, because obviously that to me would be a bit stupid. But we're at the very least going to try and make sure we discover everything I've set so far. Obviously, depending on how much time we have left, there's definitely going to be one more part to this this single journey, so I do apologize about it. It's a very long journey. Yeah, so because there's going to be multiple parts, I may just try and, depending on how far we get in this journey, and I may try and do the extra ones right at the end. I might just go in the opposite direction and do them quickly, because then we've got them, and we don't need to worry about going to them. We can just travel past them sometimes. I still want to go to everywhere in terms of I'd like to discover everywhere. So, and discovering them is all we need to do is discover them. So I'm happy to just discover them and then keep going. Because that is, to me, once we've discovered them, we get the achievement. Once we get the achievement, we don't need to worry. It's all about profit then. Because we do have our profit. We need to be at least profitable. We need to have at least 5 garages, do a few achievements that we require garages. And I'd like quite a lot of profit per week, because that'd be just nice. I'd like our average profit to crest quite high, which it's going to take quite a few drivers to get to the profit margin I'd like. And I'd also like to maybe get a garage in every single city in Texas. Maybe that'd be really nice too. I'm not going to assume that's possible, but well, it is possible. I'm just not going to assume I can do it. But at the same time, I'm going to damn well try. We will also need a garage in Montana at some point to get the triples, but we'll worry about that when we need to, because we are not going to be having triples for a while. I mean, we could get one in Montana and just literally put our own trucks in it and have all of our other guys operate out of Texas. It's possible, it just depends on what we want to do, Well, I don't know how many miles left on the range. I'd say we've got about half our tank left. So if we do 100 gallons times 3, we're looking 300 miles, about 177 miles to where we're going. So we'll probably just stock up, like I said, in the truck stop, just for the sake of ease. And also the sake of money as well. It's not money, sorry, the sake of making sure we probably don't have to top up for the rest of the journey. But yeah, I will check how long's on the drive as well when we get to our stop. Obviously checking our drivers too, because the good thing about not needing to worry about what your drivers are leveling up into, I don't have to make sure they've not over leveled themselves. I'm just letting them do what they do. I think this seems to be giving them a more consistent profit. But of course, there is sometimes they haven't found jobs, but I think that might be because they're using the dry van as well. So I might make the dry van private and see how that affects it. But realistically, I don't really care how they make their money. It's good as long as they make me a profit. I don't really care. Like if they take the dry van, that's great. If they don't, that's literally fine. I mean, we could also take a loan and buy the last driver for that place, and add more profit. But because I want to pay off the 500 grand, because then we'd have 360 to pay, 360 to buy the 2 garages we need, and then the 130 we need. So like we'd literally just have enough to buy all the free things we need down in Texas. So to make 220 odd grand, which will go down probably like another 20 grand by the time we actually get back to Texas, or by the time we even pay it off. So, realistically speaking, we've got loads of time. Like we're fine. So we will be trying to head to Texas after this though, because after this job shouldn't take us too long to get to Texas if we just don't need to go straight to Texas from where we end up. Because after all, remember, we now have unlimited trip length. Because we have unlimited trip length, we very well could get a job that sends us straight to Texas from Washington. Now that will be painful for me. I've done it before, and I've done it numerous times. It takes a good 2 hours on the interstates. It's a long trip. I will be doing one, or at least a few, but at the same time, it's going to be one of those really painful ones. Quickly going through Prim again. The small gambling town outside of the the small gambling city outside of the big gambling city. Or is it the gambling town outside of the gambling city? I don't really know. All I know is it's Prim is an extremely gambling heavy place, as we know from New Vegas, or Fallout New Vegas. One of the first places you go. Or is it one of the biggest ones? I can't remember. Wait a minute, I'm trying to remember which one's Prim. Shit. I know Prim is in New Vegas. I know that much. I just can't remember whereabouts it is. I'm trying to quickly place the map in my head now. Fuck it, I don't remember. I feel like that wall should add. Oh, it is the first one you go to. Yeah, it's after Good Springs, isn't it? It's literally the first place. That wall literally made me realize where it was. Holy shit. That's hilarious. Also, quite a few parts ago, we were in Texas, and I thought I don't remember how many parts ago this is now, but it was Six Flags Over Texas that we saw. I thought it was, because I think it was when we were in Dallas. I don't know if it was, I think it was the most recent time we've been to Dallas, but I recognized the amusement park. Oh my God, I can go faster. We're in Texas. We're in Nevada, baby. Woo! I'll take 10 extra fucking miles now. You give me. That's what I like to fucking see, guys. Yeah, let's go 69 miles an hour. Now, I'm gonna quickly change my music while we're doing this, because I haven't actually made a trucking playlist yet. And if you guys want me to include my trucking playlist when I make it into the videos, like put it in the description, I will do so. Ooh, that looks like an interesting album. I hadn't heard this album before. Listen to a brand new album. I do love this band, so let's hope it's a good album. So for those of you listening at home, it's Boris Tomorrow I'm listening to, so.
Keep left.
We need to keep left, that's great. Oh yeah, we're going through Las Vegas. Yeah, I was gonna say, we've been past the Bellagio, there it is. I do think it's a beautiful, I do think it would be so nice to go to Las Vegas, just for sightseeing's sake. It's a shame that the hotel I keep mentioning whenever we come here is closed. The hotel was essentially had this big pirate theme to it, and a pirate battle outside every hour or two.
Keep left.
And I honestly, having seen the okay, we're gonna go for a quick tangent here. So to explain why I'd want to go see it, I like watching videos about roller coasters and shit. And oh shit, one of the channels I watch is called Expedition. Is it called Expedition Theme Park Expedition? Oh shit, I forgot the name. I'll have a quick look. While just as we rest, I'll probably I'm gonna try and get it off my phone now while we're going. worst case scenario, I'll have to look it up when we get to our rest point. Oh god, trying to drive with one hand on a fucking controller is impossible. Wait, it's not impossible. Is it Expedition Unknown? Nope. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna quick look this up. I do apologize, but this Expedition Everest, that should bring me to the channel. No, that's the fucking actual. No, I don't want to listen to your shitty video. Out of the way. Play. Sorry about this, guys. Expedition Theme Park, that's the channel. They're a really not cool channel who they do videos on like theme park rides all over the world, and the channel's really just a really like informative channel. Now I watch their videos pretty. I don't watch them religiously. I do watch. I'll go through a phase where I'll watch a shit ton of them, and I'll then end up probably watching all of them, and then I'll like go like 2 or 3 months, and I'll watch all of them again for like because they're interesting. It's nice to refresh your knowledge every so often. But one of them was on this hotel. I'll probably look it up later, and I may, if you guys ask, I may try and link it to you, or link it in the channel box. 2, I do ask if you want me to link it, because by the time this goes out, I'll have not remembered. I'll be honest. So I might try and pin it in a comment or put it in the description. But either way, the point is, yeah, so he went into the really depths of it and showed it off, and ever since that, I was like, fuck, I really wish could have seen that, because that looked like a lot of fun. The history of it is pretty sad, though. It got turned into kind of like a sex show because Las Vegas was like, yeah, fuck, no Las Vegas for kids. Let's make this sexy so we'll attract people. And they essentially made a sexy pirate thing out of it. And I mean, honestly, I'd probably go see that too. It just did not work apparently. It wasn't as cool as the thematic battle. $65, we got you got it. I know I'm indeed getting tired. Oh god, down at 55. What are we back in California? Feck. Not long until we're getting to where we need to be. Did I put a rest point on? Yes, in 36 minutes we're good. We're probably about 36 minutes till we need to rest anyway, so it'll be fine. I know we've got loads of time before we have to rest. We've got 49 minutes, so we've got time to park up and even get diesel before we need to. I'm probably never going to stop saying petrol first. But it is what it is. But yeah, that is essentially why I'd actually want to go to a thing, or at least why I would have wanted to go. I don't want to go as much now because I know it's not there, but it'd be so cool if I would have went when it was there. But I would have also been too young to go as well, as I am. I'm 27, but I think it got removed in the north, like in the mid 2000s. So I don't know if it was in the if it was in the 2010s, I might have had a chance, but even then. I wouldn't have had much of a chance. I wouldn't have really had the money to go. But apart from that, there's no real reason for me. Like I always say, there's no reason for me to go to fucking, Las Vegas, because I don't drink that much anymore. Even though I like my whiskey and my rum, I don't like. I don't really give a shit. I kind of abhor gambling, I guess. Abhor is probably a bit strong, but I'm not a fan of gambling at all. Oh, this isn't a truck stop, is it? Fuck. Well, how much... Okay, one question. How much further is it to go just stop up there? Fuck it, we'll just... Oh, yeah, we'll just go stop there. That's a good one.
Okay, here we go.
I just recognize what that is. Yeah, we'll go stop there. That'll actually make our life easier. We'll just have to worry about... The only thing is whether or not we get pulled in. I'm going to work under the assumption they're going to want to see our weigh our truck. So on that, we're going to get ourselves ready to go in. Yeah, thought they would. Damn it! My fucking god! Just go in the outer lane, dude. There was no one there. You didn't have to brake like a dickhead. You could have kept up your speed and everything.
Okay, let's find a new route.
But yeah, that is like if you guys have never seen Expedition Theme Park, though, I generally, if you're interested in like theme parks in general, I'd honestly give his videos a great watch. They are really good. They're like very informative about rides, especially about the ones at Alton Towers, which is the big theme park near where I live. And by near I mean in the nearest one to me. That's big. Genuinely, I would check him out. He's a really cool channel. And I don't generally say that about a lot of channels, like unless I actually think they're good. I'm not gonna say like, oh yes, I'm so hooty toity. I know a good channel when I see one. It's more just like, you know, I feel like he genuinely makes really well produced videos, adds a lot of effort, and you know it shows with the effort, like the quality of the video. So I feel like it's one of those things like I would definitely recommend because of the quality as well, not just the fact that, you know, I find his videos interesting. Yeah, we're gonna get off in St. George in a second, so there's no point, you know, pushing too hard. So, but yeah, if you guys do like theme parks or anything, please do go check him out. I think you would actually be a really good video. Sorry, not video. I think it'd be a series that a lot of you would enjoy, especially those of you in America you may not know about. You may not find videos that you've never seen. Like you might find videos about stuff you've seen before and wondered about. Like say, like if I think it was there was a marine park in Florida that started like the big boom of like water parks, and then obviously it went. You may not know the reason why it went, so that it could be a cool video to you to find out some like history. I don't know what you fuckers are into. Just, you know, I'm just spitballing.
Keep left.
Oh wait, it said no trucks turn left, didn't it? Because it wants me to go fucking this way. If I remember correctly, there's an entrance this side for us, isn't there? No, it just wants me to go all the way around because it's fucking. It's got a bloody complex.
Keep left, and then turn left.
At least we've discovered this road, and I never need to go down it again, technically.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left.
We'll get diesel in the morning. There's no point, you know, there's no point rushing the diesel.
Turn left.
Officer. I'm going to hope this is the truck entrance. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're good. Ooh. Perfect. A nice, simple pull in here. We'll at least park properly as well. Oh, fuck you, it's raining. No money came in at all? What the fuck? Sorry about that, guys. Just need to take a quick drink. You know, wet the pipes. Quick question, game. How close am I to another level? Oh, literally not. That's fair. So let's have a look at our drivers. Emma's 11 hours away. Fleming is 14 hours, and Ahmed's 9 hours. She's really good. She's doing really well. He's doing really good as well, and he's doing really good too. Like, they're actually all doing really well, and it shows in their profit as well. Like, if we look at their profits, they're consistent. They're having struggles every so often, but that is completely understandable. Like, I cannot fault them for that. Who's using the drive van? Fleming is currently using it. It's done 370 tons in 26 trips. We've done 304 tons in 13, so we are generally doing a lot heavier tonnage, but hey, what can you do? Let's get back on the road. Let's get our petrol and, diesel. Fuck's sake, I'm always going to say petrol, aren't I? I think I should have turned enough for this one. Yeah, I did. Good. All right. So hopefully our guys will make us some good amount of money. I'm hoping they'll give us like maybe 20 grand, maybe 15 grand more realistically. I know a way to make them level up and make me loads of money really quickly. I just don't want to do it because I feel like it's a bit cheesy. It's not cheesy at all, but it does go against me in not interfering with their skilling. Because, and I'm going to say this because I feel like if any of you are playing ATS and you're having a hard time for whatever reason, you know, you're playing on maybe the hard mod that there is a way to guarantee yourselves that your guys do really well. Now, it's going to sound bad saying this, but the skill long distance for your so in ETS, the skill long distance does not guarantee them. It will make you a lot more money if you give it to them. But they more often than not, they will need like some other skills to really make it worthwhile. ATS is a little different. I don't know why, and I can't speak to the reasons because I don't understand them myself. But if you, say, leveled up all of your guys completely in long distance and then just let them do whatever, you could easily start making 20 grand a day from each character, like over on average from each character. I'd say no, that's a lie. 20 grand a job, 10 to 12 grand average. And the only reason I know this is because I've done that on my main profile, because I was leveling them up in long distance to level 4 and then other skills to level 4. And upon doing this, I accidentally leveled up one of them all the way because I wasn't paying attention, obviously. And needless to say, he makes some of the most money. Now, at this point, he has got loads of other skills as well, so I discounted for that. You know, they still make absolute bank. Whereas in America, Euro Truck Sim, they, like, 10 grand's, like, that's probably the biggest I've seen anyone make. Now, of course, I know they'll probably make more because, you know, I've seen videos where I'm pretty sure I've seen them make more. I don't know if there's any mods involved, but, you know, I've definitely seen them make more than 10 grand a job. The only thing I'll say is it's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of like head scratching, thinking like, fuck, you know, ETS and ATS have like, they have the exact same system for leveling, but because of how the map is and how the job markets seem to differ and what's on offer, ATS, in my opinion, has a much better much better system designed to designed to be built using consistently long distance driving. So the longer you drive, you will make fuck tons more money no matter what. Like high value and fragile cargo, to me, do not matter anywhere near as much as simply paying me, like simply letting me drive longer. That, to me, has proven to be far more effective in terms of me making good money in this game. Whereas in ETS, I've definitely seen, like, I don't think long distance alone is not good enough. If you get high value, just in time, fragile, they really do make a big difference in my opinion. And they do make a big difference in ATS, but I'm simply stating the fact that ATS, long distance, is the better skill to level up to max first. Like, if you level up to max, especially as the player, you'll never lack a job. You'll always have good distance jobs to new places. And 9 times out of 10, they'll probably be very expensive as well. Because, like, you do... at the very least, I've tended to get very lucky with my jobs in ATS. In terms of, like, the payment of when when they're actually available. This is the first time I've had issues ever getting a job somewhere, which is the reason I did it, obviously. But yeah, essentially, if you like are struggling to make money and you're like on a harder setting, or something, if you got the hard mod, I would recommend trying to level them up to level 4 long distance, and then level 4 then level 4 high value, and then go like level 4, it's basically level 4 and everything else. You could do ADR, but I do think, generally speaking, that leveling up into high value and it's specifically for your guys, leveling up into high value and fragile and just in time can serve you better than ADR. But then again, I'm not always right. And oh my god, dude, the weather's wank, and you're doing this to us. You know what? Fine. I'll go cut you up on the inside, you knobhead. Squint my eyes at that guy. Absolute knob. I also didn't check how long was left on the journey, but we'll do that. Oh yeah, no, we need to see how long we've got left anyway. We've got 13 hours till our next rest point. Got an hour and a bit until our next cutoff, so... We don't get to check just yet, then. And we don't get to make a pin just yet. We should be out of Nevada soon as well. If we aren't already. I don't think we are. We'll know when we get to this city. Road work ahead. God damn it. Ah, it's a 55. Damn you. Like I'm back in California. Let's go back to just 1 speed on the thing. And we should pull quicker than this double, I'm hoping. Because we need to go into his lane. There we go. At least the rain wasn't a very long problem.
Keep right, then exit right.
You got it, Doug?
Exit
Fuck's
right.
sake. I hate when they go, other trucks going in, because they're all really fucking slow, and they sometimes pay attention to that crap. Even though you don't have to. But, yeah, like I was saying, if you do I would recommend, like, leveling your, like, guys, specifically on ATS like that. ETS, I've definitely found leveling 2 in each skill, starting with long distance, and then going through the rest, has definitely proven to be very effective. And while sometimes they may not have a job because they've traveled to places that just don't, like, they don't seem to have a job for, it's early on that they do that, and every so often they still get it. But, like, it just happens. Like, the way the job, like, gets jobs, for some reason, there's just not jobs to, it's like the fact that they have to get back to, like, you know, your capital or your, like, the garage. If they didn't have to travel to garages, they'd be fucking fine. It's because they have to travel back to the garage after they leave that it's, like, kind of a bit of a bitch. Which is weird, especially in ETS, given where we stated. You'd think it wouldn't be a problem, but it can be, especially going to the UK in the in ETS. When your guys go to UK and ETS, it's always like, oh shit, are you gonna have a job for me? Or are you gonna have a job for them when they come back? Something tells me you won't. Hopefully this guy will be out of the way when we need to turn off. Or hopefully we won't be in his way more. Hopefully we won't accidentally, you know, put him in the way, if you know what I mean. I mean, going as fast as we are, he will definitely end up being in our way. That's okay. I'll let him off. I did not have enough time to read that. Like, legitimately, I tried to read that, and my brain was like, nope, you're not reading it. Oh my god, we are catching up on this guy like no rate. Hey, at least we're building, we're making time up there. Okay, so this is going to be the turn off, right? It will be worthwhile getting in the outside lane now then. Drive hammered, get nailed. Still the best message I've seen. At least we're discovering loads of roads as well. Like, we're up to 17.73%. That's like a lot of percent. Like, to say how long we've been doing this, and the fact that we stuck in Texas for a long time.
Exit right.
Please don't have traffic lights at the bottom. Oh, yes, you legend, you don't.
Turn left. Keep right.
All right, through Salina, I think that is. Beautiful.
Keep right, then continue straight.
A glorious 50 mile an hour through here.
Go
6
straight.
out of 10 for the Beehive State, which is, yeah, we're out of Nevada. We were out of Nevada very quickly. We also went into fucking Arizona for a little bit. Damn, we're in Utah, I think. I'm not very good with states. Still, I'm getting better, but I'm not there yet. Got a Western Star dealer here. Is this going to recognize it for me, or am I going to need to come back at some point? There we go. Just making sure I got that. I did not want to leave without getting it because, you know, we drove straight past it. Just, it would be a shame to not get it. Yeah, great. It would be crying shame. Right, I'm going to just quickly knock that off. So we've got 2 hours. Okay, so we'll get to Salt Lake City first. Because, oh, we've only got 14 hours, 42 minutes left. That's not a long... We've knocked off some time on this straight away. Without much effort at all, guys.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
I am very surprised at how well this journey is going so far for us. This is just a really well done journey, to be fair. I think this is probably going to be one of our quickest journeys. In terms of
Go straight.
it's going to be multiple parts. It's going to be 3 parts, definitely. But I do think it's going to be one of our smoothest. There we go, perfect. It's 50 mile an hour now. Awesome. I believe we are driving to go join the motorway. So, oh, the interstate. I can't complain. That was a nice, quick detour. It's no Los Angeles. You can say that for fucking certain. Los Angeles is just torture in this game. No matter how you look at it, it's torture. Ah, you're gonna give me a little town, aren't you? You little... Oh, no, yeah, it's only down to 50. Oh, wait, 50, then 35. Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, you're gonna give me a little town to go through right before the thing. Yeah, I can't complain, you know, it happens. Everyone. Oh, look at that horse he's moving around. Well, back on the interstate to Salt Lake City.
Turn right.
Yeah, Salt Lake City, Utah, so we are in Utah. Alright, let's use this ramp to get as much speed as physically possible. Luckily, that truck was going faster than us. Or luckily, there wasn't good enough speed between us. Wait, Salt Lake City is 107 miles? Oh, it's 2 hours. It's an hour and a half away, yeah. Or 2 hours away. That's about right, yeah. Especially if we can get to 84. Gotta hope we can get to our speed, really, aren't we? The world's most happy cattle. I must admit, every state in America has its beautiful areas. Even California, I'll give you that, California. Even California has its beautiful parts. I just love when you get to 83 miles, like 80 odd miles an hour, you always seem to like suddenly swing really close to these guys. Like, they just don't seem to be going anywhere like near the max speed limit. It's just weird. All right. Do we need to be to the right, or are we good? Oh, you know, I'm gonna quickly get past this guy, or like, you know, make it so I know that I'm going to be past this guy when I need to. I don't know what side we're gonna need to be on, so we're gonna need to really pay attention. Down to 70, that's fine. Oh shit, I went a bit too slow there. Like, he's actually trying to go 70 dead on then. Whew. Not like me. Doug hasn't said anything, so I'm assuming we stay here. Oh, this isn't even Salt Lake City. This is Prove? Reeve? Fuck knows where we are. I actually can't. Is that Provo? Might be Provo. Doesn't really matter in the at the end of the day. Because we're not staying here. We're going to Salt Lake City. Which is 50 miles away now. It's not far away at all. To an American. In Europe, or at least in the UK, that's like way too much effort to go to. Well, I took an L on that one. I got stuck by that car. And I did it myself, but yeah, I took the L. I'll take the L. I wonder how many like cities in Utah we'll have been to after we get to well, I'll find out as soon as we get to Salt Lake City, but I'm fairly sure we've nearly done Utah. I have a distinct feeling we've nearly done it. I mean, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? But I'm pretty sure we have. Oh shit, we've gone a bit too fast there, Joe. 74 is the limit. Wait, have we been to Salt Lake City? Oh, it's Ogden we're going to. My apologies. I'm gonna say I didn't realize. I thought we'd been to Salt Lake City, but I just couldn't remember.
Keep left.
Pardon me, guys.
Keep left.
I remember, yeah, we didn't go to Ogden because it was just out of the way. So we turned straight off and then okay, I remember this. Yeah, because we came from over there. We came from from the west, going eastwards, and it was too far out of our way to go to it. I remember now, guys. Right, let's prepare ourselves now to leave this leave the interstate. I do hope where we're going is going to be enough to consider getting Ogden.
Keep right, and then exit right.
If we're lucky, it'll discover it before I, leave the interstate.
Exit right.
Well, sure shit ain't lucky.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I have an idea. We're gonna go up to here.
Let's go.
I'm gonna test a theory here. I want to see if just going right is enough to discover Ogden.
Turn right.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna hit him there. That was a calculated risk.
Keep right.
Well, okay. I was very unlucky in the sense that we actually... Okay. I am going to have to do a quick U-turn here then, in a minute. Oh, well. That's a nice little bit of scenery, doesn't it? Oh, so where's that car I hit? Oh, he's gone down there. I'd apologize, but I'd have to care to do that. Isn't that right, Eisen? Look at Eisen there nodding. Okay, so I wonder how far down here we'll have to go before we discover Ogden. Not far at all, apparently. All right. Fuck you. Gonna turn around. 7 out of 10, I think that said. This is still going to be wake. It doesn't, as far as I'm concerned, it didn't say no U-turns.
Never mind. I'll find it.
And if it said no U-turns, I sure as shit ignored it. Come on, trailer. Off we go. And that is how you do this the Joe way.
Then turn right. Turn right.
There's us a bunch of time, and we discovered Ogden. So in the long scheme of things, weird question, Ogden, can I get jobs from you? I indeed fucking can. Not bad ones either. Are we going to Logan as well? No, we're not. That's not actually that's not out of the way at all. Fuck it, no, we'll do that. We're gonna go through Logan. Screw it. I mean, there's no reason not to. It's really not out of the way. Like, it's adding like 20 minutes. We have 35 hours to do this, and I don't need to rest for another 8 hours, so why wouldn't we discover it, you know? Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to go behind you. Didn't think I was gonna get fucked like that, but oh well. Sometimes it just happens, you know? Sometimes you just get bent over in public and get given it to, you know? It's just what it is. Oh, I wonder if we can get to Logan before the end of this part. That's going to be the real question. I mean, we've got 11 hours, 48... And we discovered the Kenworth dealership from the motor interstate. Fuck yes. Oh, you fucked me. Okay, fair enough. Got fucked a little bit there. Unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to do the Joe method here because these idiots are going to take fucking forever if we don't do the Joe method. Because that car is currently in the way. But no one's letting that car out of the way. No one's letting that car get out of the way. So, because that guy's fucked it and realized he's gone past, now he's staying still because that car's in the way and it's just fucked. The traffic has fucked itself. So because of that, we had to quickly take a quick detour. So I wouldn't normally do that, as you guys would know, but I didn't exactly have a fucking choice. Return to interstate. I am going to, don't you fucking worry. I am looking forward to having 116 grand in my checking account. Or the company checking account.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Right, to Logan. I'm looking forward to it.
Exit right.
We shouldn't just be able to go through Logan. We should be able to get all the way through Logan before the end of this part. I'm going to let this part go to 50 minutes because, holy shit, we have got so many places. We've got so many things to do. And I'll be honest, as I'm doing I'm uploading all of these in advance. I don't need to worry about the length too much.
Go straight.
So, Logan, I wonder if you'll have jobs for me. I mean, I'm not going to be here for long, nor am I going to probably need to pick up a job from you in the near future. But it'd be nice to know if you have. One thing I am hoping is that we only need one more garage to get remote garages. Because if that becomes the case, I'm going to have a lot of fun. Because if we only need 2 garages instead of 3, like we do in ETS, I'm going to spend all of my money, apart from after we buy. So instead of spending the 160 on 180, is it, on another garage, I'm going to spend this change on my first driver for the new thing. So we'll end up with 2 extra drivers instead of 1. And maybe, depending on how much money we have on us before we take out the loans, and maybe even a third driver, just to really maximize the money we use. Obviously, we need to still make sure we have about 10 to 15 grand in, you know, in our pockets, or at the very least, just do a small job to make sure we have like a bunch of money. We've nearly got all of Utah. We're just missing Price and Moab, which certainly doable in a different job. Logan, unfortunately, no jobs for us in this with this trailer, which honestly does not bother me. Just quickly get through Logan. Come on, guys, go, 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 go. Put the pedal to the metal, lads. Holy shit. I'm going to assume that's an international because I'm pretty sure it said international on the back. I don't actually know though, to be fair.
Keep left and then turn.
Yeah, it is. I thought it was. Holy shit, we're getting so lucky with the lights.
Turn left.
Now, I think we'll go left after they go, so we should be able to get 2 cars and a truck through this. At the very least, I'm gonna fucking make sure we do. Yeah, easily 2 cars and a truck. Logan, you have been good to us. I appreciate it. The game's like, we want you to get back out to the interstate before you, you know, you end your part. We appreciate, you know, your effort when you put it in, you know.
Keep right and then continue straight.
Slow down a little bit. I want to see if I can keep rolling with this light, or if this light going to be finally, it's like, you know what, we don't really want you to leave, actually. We changed our mind. Yeah, it's going to be that. It's going to be that type of light, isn't it? It's going to be like, you know what, we were a bit too kind to you. We gave you green lights pretty quickly. Yeah, it happens, you know. Hey, 3 out of 4 were really good, so no actual complaints about these lights. Actually, these are actually, I wish everywhere was good as these lights. That's what I wish. All we have to do now, get back to the interstate and absolutely start pulling again. Oh, it was a good detour. Good detour. Now we've got 7 hours and 18 minutes, I think I said. Yep, 7 hours, 18 minutes, and 7 hours, 49 minutes to where we're going in... Oh, interesting. We may actually be able to make it. If we can keep consistent, we'll be able to make it to the place that we're going to, and we'll be able to stay there. So I won't need to add a rest point. So let's actually... buckle down. Once we get back is it along to the interstate? Yeah, once we get back to the interstate, that's where we'll end this part as well. Just like we did in the first part. We'll end the part 40. We'll end part 41 at the interstate. And then it will be the final push for the last 10 hours, 10 hour and 49 minutes. Well, plus the 8 to 10 hours of sleeping. I still don't know in ETS. I just don't know in ATS if it's a 10 hour or an 8 hour sleep. It feels shorter than ETS, because ETS is 10 hours, I'm pretty sure. But I can't say I know for certain.
Go straight. Turn right.
Gonna swing this around so we can keep some little bit of speed going up here. We'll get just to the top of it so I don't have to immediately remember where we were. Unfortunately, guys, this is where we're going to have to end this part. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. But most importantly, guys, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one for another episode of some Style Legion Trucking. See you guys then.